Good morning, YouTube. It's your boy Racer Rob coming back at you with Racer Race VT and the Skyline. Truck just went by, but today, well, yesterday, I finished installing low glow on the car. It's still in the garage, so I put it back on the quick jacks. I really actually shouldn't have torqued the wheels and stuff because I'm going to take those off. But, exciting day. R32 front mount gets installed, or starts getting installed. So a little backstory, back in, I want to say it was like December or January, I ended up buying the Cxracing front mount kit for the R32. I can put a link in the description below, but I got it on eBay for a little over 500 bucks, I think. Came with a bunch of parts, and I will link the old video here of unboxing the actual kit. But no, it had a bunch of parts and stuff, and I did order a blow-off valve adapter for the HKS SSQV to be mounted on the front mount pipes. I seriously have no idea in terms of installing this thing on this car. I obviously have done like remounting Shiga's front mount, and I have done the Subaru front mount too, but I'm a little scared of this one. I know I have to drill one giant hole. Let me actually show you the saw bit. So this is a 3-inch hole saw. Apparently, I believe right down here, you drill a giant 3-inch hole. All right. Again, I have no idea what I'm really doing, but I'm going to start by disconnecting the low glow connectors. I'm going to pull the bumper off and take off those front wheels. After that's complete, then I'm going to crack the box open and probably look for the brackets to mount the core to the car, and then see how much we need to trim off the bumper. In terms of layout, it is going to replace this whole pipe with the blow-off valve. The intercooler is actually tucked behind the bumper in this corner. The bumper, the intercooler is actually tucked up in this corner where we can see these charge pipes going to. So I'm just going to go through, take some before clips, especially since I don't 100% know how everything's going back together. So I just want to have a good reference. I'm going to go rip all this stuff off, and I'm just going to set you guys down and probably just do a time lapse. So be right back. Hack to get off the BBS center caps. I don't have the hex tool. I do have an adjustable rubber oil filter wrench remover. Works perfect. Doesn't scratch or damage the caps. Alright, wheels are removed. Next step is just going to be to get the bumper off. Bumper is now removed. I hate doing that. Really hot. I got everything unboxed, bumpers outside, things are lightly cleaned up. So over here, got everything laid out. We have blow-off valve with gaskets, hardware, vacuum adapter, line and stuff. Let's see, we got all the clamps. Let's see, we have some brackets and hardware in here. A bunch of the silicone couplers. We have a couple bigger brackets, Cxracing mounting bracket for the intercooler, and then we have all of our pipes, including the blow-off valve flanged pipe, which I believe is this one. So next step is going to be cracking this open. I just want to mock it up, see how it looks size-wise. And then if we look in here, there's kind of like a, almost a semicircle of an indentation already. That's going to be where the 3-inch hole saw is going to be. So that's going to be scary. But other than that, we are making okay progress. Alright, the core is all unboxed. Size-wise, it looks really good. Let me actually just prop you guys down, back up a little bit so you can see, and aim it down a hair. So that's all looking good. Alright, so I'm actually gonna unwrap all these pipes, open up basically all this stuff, just lay it all out, get ready for install, and go from there. Again, it is really hot, so it takes like so much energy just to really do anything out here. It's really like muggy, sticky. It is not getting any colder. However, I did somehow manage to get everything unpackaged and unboxed. So this is actually the first time I'm seeing these pipes. They're pipes. I mean, the welds look okay. Gonna try and show you guys. Cxracing is not the highest quality of a brand, you know, so I didn't expect, you know, beautiful pieces of you know, metal, I guess. However, being a more cost-effective kit, I'm also not surprised that they didn't include any installation instructions. So that's, love it. So I'm gonna go quickly try and find some pictures online, and hopefully I can get an idea of how I'm supposed to start doing this. Oh boy. It's one thing doing things by yourself. It's like a whole nother thing doing things in like sweltering fucking heat. Man. So I actually found some pictures online of someone that had installed it. It looks like it was a little bit older at this point in time. The kit doesn't seem to be as updated. It does have this upper bracket, but there is no, where is it? Oh, this one. There's no lower bracket like they do use these ones, but they don't use that. So I was kind of surprised to see that, but very happy that I was able to at least find some images. I will maybe include those in the video here, just so you guys have some reference. My printer is out of black and color ink. Oh, snap. Nothing is actually tightened. It's just loosely hand tight. But based on the pictures, I was able to figure out the bracketry. I did remove the horns. I don't think they actually have to be fully removed. They can probably get put back in there behind the intercooler. But no, this is so exciting. It is kind of, well, obviously it's like really hot out, but I almost want to just spray the pipes before I even get too far into this. That way everything's all just ready to go in. So, see what we can do. Those horns were absolutely disgusting, so again, I'm gonna go wash my hands before I spray this stuff, but I think I'm gonna at least spray this stuff and then start removing some of the intercooler stuff. Okay, so I just got off the phone with Mike at NextGen, who I was gonna have inspect the Skyline before I go down to Revo. They can get me in tomorrow morning at 9. So the front mount might have to wait like a little bit longer. But on the plus side, I can actually paint all the pipes. I can drill the hole, but in terms of ripping everything apart, I have to basically wait until tomorrow. I can't get this far into it today, at least. It won't get done. Getting a fresh inspection, however, that is super important for me, and that really needs to get done before I go halfway down the country. So yeah, unfortunately, I think part 2 is basically coming to a wrap here. I will end up spraying all the front mount pipes in this video, so I will add those clips here. I'm just gonna start spraying this, at least I'm gonna start spraying the front mount pipes, and basically I might mount the core itself just to be there, but there's really no point. I don't know. I'll see if it fits with the bumper or if I really have to start trimming it. is currently thundering. It's getting pretty dark out. I'm pretty sure it's gonna probably rain, unfortunately. So I'm gonna really hope this stuff dries really quickly, but it came out pretty nice for just like 1 or 2 quick coats. Gave it a quick wipe down with just an ISO rag. All right, it's been like 15, maybe 20 minutes. I'm gonna just check and see if this stuff's dry. Nice. So, and I actually did spray the whatever bracket this ends up being, but I just sprayed the bracket. So I'm gonna flip all the pipes over, do the back sides, and hopefully I have enough paint left to get everything done. This looks so nice. Love it. Oh, conveniently, I just ran out of paint. But I managed to get everything inside, hopefully without destroying the paint. We got the front mount pipes at least painted, we got everything unboxed, and the core is roughly kind of mounted. So I'm gonna see if the bumper fits with that, but I'm honestly not even gonna record that. I don't think. Maybe I will. If I do, I'll throw a clip in here, but... I actually just got back from Next Gen. I did not get inspected. I actually need to order a driver's side front outer tie rod. The Heim joint is starting to go bad, so wasn't able to get an alignment. Wasn't able to get inspected. So I have some of the pipes loosely fit in the engine bay. I'm just gonna start pulling some stuff apart and seeing what we can do. So be right back. And actually, my Oxido LED HB4, or H4, sorry. Oxido H4 LED bulbs came in for the low beams, so hopefully I'll actually be able to see. 90s headlights are pretty flat and dim. I would debatably say the iPhone flashlight is almost as bright, so really hyped to get some LED lights. I did try and replace the corner directional lights. I don't know where they went, but I tried doing some 194 LEDs. I even tried some normal incandescents, and it's these corner ones. But yeah, those won't come on for whatever reason, so not sure if there's a fuse blew or if I just need to go through the wiring. So yeah, not sure if the signal corner lights have just like a bad connector or something, bad ground, but it's on my list. Oh man, it is sounding like it's gonna rain again, so that's great. At least I have all the pipes kind of mocked up. Bumpers off again. I gotta still take the wheels off again. And then I'm probably gonna start maybe by just drilling that hole. And let's see, so I did take off the 2 zip ties that kind of hold these tubes to that pipe. I could probably start by just removing a lot of the stock intercooler stuff. So I think I'm gonna start doing that, and then I'll check back in with you guys when I have a little bit more of an update. I gotta say though, those red pipes look so nice. I will have to switch out these blue couplers for some black. Or I could just paint them, I guess, but oh well. Alright, so I've gotten part of the hole cut. I didn't want to cut it all the way through just because I wanted to show you guys. One, there is kind of the location. It's actually kind of hard to see, but if I go back far enough. Yep, so you can see where it started coming through up here. Alright, so I'm just going to finish cutting this hole. Boom. Circle. Ow. Hot. Ow. 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 Circle is removed. Just so you can again see, there she is. They're blowing holes in my ship. Okay, so now that the hole is drilled, I'm going to just really start removing some old intercooler stuff. I don't know how much of that I'm actually going to show you guys. I might just jump to kind of the parts being removed, but either way, I will pick you guys up in a little bit. So now that we're taking a look again, all of the stock front mount has been removed. Yeah, it really wasn't all that bad. I did notice, however, that this line going to the original charge pipe that had the blow-off valve, that actually needs a longer tube hose. So I'm gonna have to get that, and quickly, might I add, but otherwise, the stock intercooler was mounted down here, so I removed all that bracketry. And again, we have our nice hole, that way we can just feed that pipe right in there. So I did try and keep all of this mounted roughly similarly to how it was in the car, but it's just this intercooler is literally about the length of my hand, and my hand's actually about the same width. It's just so comically small. Did end up tearing one or two of the couplers, but it's not like the stock intercooler's ever gonna go back on. At most, I might put that charge pipe back on if I was to ever revert back to like the original blow-off valve. And then we still have the core with some of the bracketry already pre-mounted. But I gotta say, having all these pictures really makes a world of difference, even though I can't see half of them with the lack of color and black ink. And the front mount pipes, again, are not perfect. I've dinged them up a couple times already, as you can see here. But again, it's only like 2 coats of paint, no clear coat, and looks better than it did. So next step for me is just going to be to start laying out some of this stuff, actually. So that's kind of crazy. But I am going to take a breather first because it's another hot, humid, muggy, terrible weather day of just me dying of sweat and heat. So I'm going to go take a breather inside, get some AC and probably a Monster, and we'll keep going from there. I have the adapter for the blow-off valve out, so I can switch the HKS over. And then once I have some of these pipes kind of loosely fit, then I'll be able to mount the core more officially and all that. A lot of work.